Hey there, it's Tom Corson Knowles. In this video, we're going to talk about contact pages. Now, contact pages are super important for every blogger to have if you're a serious blogger and if you're looking to turn your blog into a source of income for your business or your books or whatever it is that you're working on. So here's just a contact page on my blog, just as an example. Basically, it's just a form. It says, enter your name, your email, subject line, and then a message here. And then in this case, we have a CAPTCHA form, which stops a lot of spam. So people actually have to fill out that CAPTCHA form and then hit submit. And then they can send us an email, and then we can stay in touch with that person. So contact forms are super crucial to have for a blog, because if you don't have one, how do people contact you, right? Now, even if you're selling a product and you've got like a sales page and you've got buttons where people can just buy directly on your website, you're still going to want a contact form so customers can ask you questions, or maybe potential business opportunities, joint venture partners might want to contact you. So it's really wise to have a contact form on your website. Now, the reason you want a contact form rather than just having your email on the page is because if you write out your email, your exact email on a website, and there's robots that will crawl it or can crawl it and then add you to a whole bunch of spam email lists, and you'll get tons of spam in your email. And so to avoid a lot of spam, contact forms really help, especially if you use CAPTCHA text like this to stop a lot of spam from coming into your inbox. Now, another cool thing is with the Akismet plugin that we talked about before, that will also help stop a ton of spam as well that comes to your website and to your contact forms. Now, one cool thing I do on my page, just in case, is I always do put my email here, but I don't write it out as exactly as it's spelled. So I kind of do the @ in brackets and the dot in brackets, so that no robots can kind of scrape it. Now, probably eventually someday, robots will be smart enough where they can read that and know exactly what my email is and add me to some spam list. Hopefully, technology hasn't gotten that advanced that quickly, but eventually it's probably going to happen. There are other kind of plugins you can use that will kind of hide your email address from robots, but then it would have a hyperlink in there that people could click in order to email you. That's also another option as well. But the reason I have this here is just that sometimes contact forms don't work for whatever reason. Maybe the plugin needs an update. Maybe the plugin was out of date. Whatever, things can happen and things can go wrong. So just in case the form doesn't work for people, I do have my email there just in case, because I don't want to miss an opportunity to connect with a customer or a business partner just because my contact form on my website was not working. So this form I'm using here is Gravity Forms, and I talked about that briefly before. I think it's about $40. It's a little bit, it's a paid plugin that you have to buy. But there are lots of free contact forms you can use as well. So Fast Secure Contact Form is the one I recommend. And if you go back to the top 10 plugins video, that one talks about that form, and you can get the download link to download it as well. So that's the contact page. It's a very crucial page. Every website should have it. So if you don't have a contact page on your website right now, let's go ahead and create that. So what you want to do is log into your WordPress dashboard in the back end, and then just go to Pages, and then just click Add New. And then here you just want to put contact. If it's a personal blog, you might want to put contact me, or just plain contact, or for a business you could do contact us. Any of those options is just fine. And then you would have your information here. Hey, if you'd like to contact us, please fill out the form below. And then you would insert your Fast Secure Contact Form there, or your Gravity Forms plugin, whichever one you're using. So it's really crucial. Get a contact form on your website. Make sure people can actually reach you. You'll notice when you do the guest blogging tasks that I talked about in the guest blogging video, of like actually going out there and finding bloggers and reaching out to them. You'll notice sometimes you'll find a blog that's a really good blog with sometimes even a good amount of traffic, but they have no contact form, no way to contact the website owner. That's a big mistake. They're missing out on tons of opportunities. Now, I know some people do this because they want to avoid spam, but like I said before, you can avoid a ton of the spam using Akismet and using a contact form that uses the CAPTCHA text right here to stop robots and spammers from spamming you. So super crucial. Get your contact form. Go ahead and create that right now for your website, and then let's move on to the next video.